Oh. Oh, you b- oh, you shut the what? Right, it is finally here. Spiral, the Book of Saw. Or from the Book of Saw, something like that, whatever it's called. So if you're watching this, you're probably interested in the Saw series in general. You will know that this film has been expected for a long time. It just got released in cinemas like a month ago and has just been released on VOD as well. So I am gonna react to it for the first time. Initial thoughts going in, a bit apprehensive, but I'm always apprehensive when it comes to things either being remade or rebooted or whatever. Will we see Logan from Jigsaw? You would assume so. However, I've also heard that this is like a completely alternate, you know, completely separate thing from the story that we already know, which I'm like, okay, that's fine, but it also makes the last film completely redundant, so who knows. Could we see Mark Hoffman? I doubt it, but then again, we never saw him dead, and you know, people have been speculating that he could come back for a while. I'm not sure. I still don't know how I feel about Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson having been cast in this film, purely because they're both very iconic characters and I sometimes struggle to not see them as themselves in films. And the thing with the Saw films is that most of the time they were relatively kind of not unknown actors but smaller actors, so it was a bit more, you know, less kind of blockbustery like it feels like it's becoming now. But who knows, that could just be making lots of different assumptions here. I don't know. I've just realised I also kind of look like I have blood on my hands. It's nail polish. We're just gonna have to deal with it. We'll just get into it, I guess. I've seen a lot of mixed reviews about this. It's only an hour and a half long, which I'm very surprised about. And I don't really know much about the story at all. I watched the first trailer that came out maybe like a year and a half ago, but I haven't seen anything to do with it since. So yeah, I guess we'll just get into it. Think you might be fuck me? Yeah, I am. I'm interested to see if, oh shit, I'm interested to see if this is a complete reboot of the whole story. Like, is there gonna be anything to do with John Kramer, with Logan, anything like, what the, yikes.
I want to play a game. You have one chance to live. Tear from your mouth the tongue that has so often been used to lie and to deceive. Only your weight will rip away your lying tongue and
save you. Jesus Christ. Ah, you bastard. And he did it anyway. He literally dropped down just as the train got there. If he'd just done that before, he felt the pain. You could have felt the pain and survived. You felt the pain and died. Okay, I thought he was a detective.
You're off on your own as usual. No backup, nothing.
There's nobody on the force I can fucking trust.
You're getting a partner. Jeannie, send Shanky.
Do I look like a fucking Jamaican nanny? 12 years ago, I turn in a dirty cop. I get a medal for it. Big fucking deal. I also got a bullet, and I got to look over my back for the rest of my career.
How do you take coffee in the morning?
Alone.
Your dad's the reason for all of this. He's why I want to do this in the first place. This is my wife, Emma. This is my son, Charlie.
This package just came in.
Tape, maybe? USB, if they've maybe updated it for the new film.
I'm here to help reform the Metro Police, to remind them of their
Oh, specifically the police.
of this city.
If that spiral is what I think it is.
Jigsaw?
Wait, I thought the Jigsaw Killer was
Okay.
Yeah, but if it's another copycat.
So it's still the same universe because they know who Jigsaw is. But see, if it's just a copycat and it's not actually related to John Kramer, I'm going to be a bit disappointed. Because like I said, it just makes the last film redundant entirely. Like what happened to Logan? Where's that story going? Gross.
453. Who's 453?
This guy's gonna die. 100%.
No, fuck you. Boz was my friend.
Okay. So he's got a personal thing to this now.
I know some of you guys think I'm a rat. Some of you think I'm a snitch. Stewart's Point. So there should be plenty of surveillance footage. Check your hashtags, Instagram.
None of them are listening.
So get the footage to Detective Banks and put your personal shit aside.
If this is nothing to do with Logan, I really hope they explain that. Like, just some tiny little sentence about him and how he's in jail or something. How he died. Anything.
Come over tonight. I'll order some food. We'll go over the case.
12 years ago, I turned in a dirty cop. Hey! Hey! What happened? What happened?
He pulled a gun on me.
That was Obby from the second one, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. It's interesting that they only showed Obby there and not and John, but no one else. But he died. Oh, you're gonna die.
Betty, come on. Get up.
That got me a little bit there, I'm not gonna lie.
Gross. Call me.
Ah, you fucked me. You're so fucked. That got me a little bit as well, what the fuck? Literally knew he was there. Oh god. Those are like the things that we used to play with when we were kids. No one knew. Maybe just a little bit more like deadly though?
Detective Fitch. I want to play a game.
What are you doing up? I told you to take the rest of the night off.
It's fine. Charlie's sleeping. Was sleeping.
Dad!
As if an ex-cop, an ex-detective is gonna leave a key that accessible at his front fucking door. Are you kidding me?
This shit's gonna go sideways fast.
He turned in a dirty cop. Pete was a scumbag. Press will make him out to be a hero.
And what about the other cops? Think they're gonna call him a hero too?
For Detective Zeke Banks?
And if you're going to point fingers,
12th Street Bridge, I know that place.
you should start by pointing them at yourselves.
And I'm intrigued if this is, if they're gonna find like the dickhead cop. I'm intrigued as to why we didn't see his whole game. Doesn't seem right. I'm sus. If that guy is dead and we didn't see the game, that's weird. I said this in Jigsaw as well, when at the start when you didn't know the guy was Logan but you didn't see him go into the blades, I knew straight away that there was something up there.
Fuck him.
Requesting backup!
What a prick.
You okay? Stay with me. You're good. Where the fuck were all of you, huh?
And find out who was closest available. And when I do, I'm gonna take this gun and shoot that motherfucker.
It was you? You fucking with my son again?
Oh.
You son of a bitch! Motherfucker, you hear me? You're fucking done! Don't let me see your face again!
Surely they're not trying to make the audience think it's Samuel L. Jackson. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. But...
Hello, Detective
oh, okay,
Fitch.
we're gonna see it now in a
I
flashback.
want to play. You murdered a man because he insulted you. Your finger pulled
Oh
the
my
trigger.
god.
And that
Talk about
survival
fucking
is
police
simple,
brutality.
but it comes with a sacrifice.
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Bugger. Oh. Oh my god. Again, felt all the pain but still died. The practical effects there though, this is, I say this every single time there's like rebooted horror films or whatever, when they're made nowadays they use so much CGI and it takes away so much from the grit of it. And that looked practical effects, so I rate it.
Now you will be shedding tears for Fitch.
Fucking asshole.
How the hell does this police department solve anything if they're all this shit to each other?
That leg is fucked up.
Oh, you fool!
John Kramer didn't target cops. Whoever did this has another motive. Something personal. And they're not following.
Yeah, but none of his disciples actually did what he wanted them to do, bar Gordon.
Somebody's out there pulling all the strings.
This guy catches jaywalking or he'll stab you right in the fucking back. And you witnessed this cop throw the victim off a rooftop. And you saw it, I mean, with your own eyes.
I'll testify, Officer Dunleavy.
How can people be calling him a snitch?
Hey! What happened? What happened?
When he literally...
He pulled a gun on me.
The witness pulled a gun on you? Where were you July 4th at 9:30 p.m.?
Some guy came to a meeting drunk and wanted to fight his sponsor, so I hit him. Anyway, the cops came. I'm still on probation, but lucky for me it was O'Brien. He let the whole thing slide because, you know, loyalty.
There's no loyalty when you murder someone, you fucking idiot.
God loves you, Z.
Shut the fuck up. Loyalty. Don't talk about loyalty.
You shot an innocent guy, but you turned on him.
There's a code. And you better learn how to follow it or you're gonna spend the rest of your life watching your back.
It was a good thing they made us partners.
Imagine it was him. Truly is.
That fucking skin.
I thought it was a baby for a second. Fucking hell.
While you're looking for more bodies to drop, I'll take your head.
It's my son, Charlie.
Oh shit. Oh, I liked him. Hopefully he's still alive. Because that was his arm. I mean, you can survive without an arm. And there must be some flashback somewhere for us to see what happened. Or he's just not dead. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Oh my god. Oh my god.
He was obviously skinned.
Oh fucking hell.
Your dad's the reason I want.
Holy fuck. And to be fair though, we didn't see his face. I know we saw his tattoo.
Like getting under your skin.
Like I said, they could have taken his arm, but we just saw skull there. We didn't see face, so I don't know. I don't know.
Careful. While you're looking for more bodies to drop, I'll take your head.
Oh god. I can already see. Oh no.
Game. You have covered up corruption in your department, never sticking your neck out for the innocent. In a few seconds, boiling hot wax will be coming out of the pipe above you. The only way to stop yourself from being suffocated is to sever your spinal cord with the blade beneath your neck, which will stop the wax. You cannot walk away, but you can survive. Live or die. Make your choice.
Sever her spinal cord. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. She has to sever her spinal cord. Ah. Fucking hell. My neck feels funny. I don't like it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Be careful, mate, be careful, cause yeah. Oh god. Maybe it's him. He seems a bit like so like oh, pig mask behind there. So like maybe it's him and he can't remember. I don't know. Okay, mask on.
You got something to tell me? Fuck.
Oh. Hey Dad. That's weird. That was weird. Why'd I do that? Well, what's his face? His partner that was supposedly skinned and killed. He's got to be kicking about somewhere. No way. No way. Bro, you're not gonna come to that conclusion that quickly. No, you're not. No, you're not. Is it gonna be like the family of the guy he killed? That's why he's after the whole department, because they all tried to cover it.
Sick fucking revenge, Zeke. Put me in jail isn't enough, huh? Get me the fuck out of here.
Hello, Detective Banks. I want to play a game. Can you stand on the sidelines while justice is finally served?
Come on, Zeke.
Oh. Still think he's... I think he's done, mate.
Hey! Hey!
Ooh, I hate shit like that. Because I'm convinced that guy's not dead. His partner. Yeah. There he is.
You disloyal piece of shit.
The day your partner killed my father.
I said. I did only say like 10 minutes ago, but I did say.
I'll do it.
I don't have a son. Charlie's sleeping. Was sleeping.
Do you know I was gonna make a comment about how that sounded like stock audio?
I want to be partners. But you're different. You're Metro's finest. You find the dirty cops and I'll take care of the rest. We're gonna fix the broken department. Okay? You and me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh shit. That's a lot of fucking blood. I'm surprised he's still alive.
In just 3 minutes, those jars will be full and your dad will be dead. You wanna play?
Now I need you to choose who you're really with. The man who corrupted the force, or the one who's trying to save it.
The streets got cleaner because the cops got dirtier.
Your dad oversaw the whole thing, by the way. Innocent people getting shot, all in the name of justice.
Shoot this piece of shit Ezekiel now.
Yeah, that's right, because that's what cops do. Shoot first, ask questions later. You can shoot me.
Oh, there's the music.
Zeke! No.
I don't like seeing Samuel L. Jackson this way.
Stop. Don't come in. Don't come in.
Whoever did this, they're pulling all the strings. Your dad's the reason for all of this. That's why I want to do this in the first place. I'm dreaming about this since I was 12 years old.
What's going on? Oh my god. Oh. He's away. Practical effects. That's big bonus points for me, because like I said during the reaction, I hate with the kind of remakes of older horror films, or just anything that requires some kind of effects. I hate that nowadays the go-to is CGI. Obviously it is cheaper to do CGI than it is to do practical effects, but I very much appreciate the practical effects because it keeps that kind of grit in, like, rooted in horror, because once they do become these big kind of blockbuster films, it loses a lot of that. I'm really confused as to why Jigsaw has been completely thrown aside, as in Jigsaw the film, because it just means that whole Logan storyline was pointless. Like, again, like I said in the reaction, like, even if they just put in one throwaway sentence somewhere that just mentioned Logan, that he was either dead or in jail or whatever. Just literally just one tiny line in the precinct, just somewhere of like, whilst they're talking about like the disciples and stuff, be like, oh yeah, well the last one, Logan, whatever his name was, he's done, he's gone, something, you know, just to acknowledge that it happened, rather than just forgetting about it. I liked that they kept to the flashback thing of like that's kind of a very big part, especially of like the very first Saw film, especially like at the end there with the flashbacks kind of showing I don't know what his name is, the guy who that turned out to be, that was the son of the guy that was killed, all the little lines and stuff that he had that, you know, make sense in hindsight. And you know what? Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson didn't take me out of it anywhere near as much as I thought they would. I think like there were a couple of times I was like, wow, that was Chris Rock right there and not Zeke, I think his name was. But for the most part, I think he did a good job, considering he's a comedian, and correct me if I'm wrong, maybe he has done serious stuff before, but I've never seen him do a serious role, so, you know, fair play. I did actually like the kind of route this story took with the, you know, whole kind of police corruption thing. To be honest, it was really only a matter of time, considering like how focused on the detective the Saw series generally is. That it's kind of expected that at some point there would be this kind of storyline. Whether or not it was going to connect back to who the killer was or not is a different story. Obviously it did in this case. Yeah, you know, I think it was all right. It was I think it was decent. I would say though, this film, it kind of gives me the same kind of thing like I was thinking when I did my Wrong Turn reaction of the one that came out this year. They both could have realistically been standalone films. Like, this didn't need to be a Saw film, because realistically the only connection was that it was a Jigsaw copycat. That was it. There was nothing, and also John Kramer was mentioned a couple of times, but that was it. Like, there was no one, there was like no one really mentioned other than, like I say, John Kramer, or anything that linked to the other films. And with like the Wrong Turn remake, I can kind of get why they still called it Wrong Turn, because obviously they want to make that money, so they want to use something that's already got a bit of a cult following, and then it'll do that. With this, they didn't need to do that. Like, they had Samuel L. Jackson and Chris Rock in it, for fuck's sake. Like, they didn't need to make this a Saw film, really. I think they could have, obviously it would have completely changed how the film was made if it hadn't been a Saw film, because it very much did take on a lot of the Saw tropes, I guess, if you want to call it that. Yeah, it would have been a completely different film, because it would have been made completely differently had it not been a Saw film. But I think generally the storyline didn't need to be a Saw film, but hey, it is, so what the fuck does that matter? But yeah, like I say, I think it was decent. It was okay. I'm intrigued to see where this goes, to be honest. Obviously with the older Saw films, like, most of the detectives only last like the lead detectives of the case anyway, last maybe like one film and a half, maybe two at a push. But I can't see them killing off Chris Rock, really. But who knows? It's all speculation. The film just came out. Who fucking knows where it's gonna go? Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. All my other socials will be in the description below. I upload on TikTok every day, you know, and then there's Instagram, Twitter, whatever else. Twitch is one as well. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.